Alright, match 3. We'll designate Jegantha. Decent hand, lands and spells, can't complain. See how this goes. Alright, looks like I got Nauseam. Oh, nope. Okay, so there's two different approaches we can take. We can play Soul Scar Mage, and then try to go for the Firebolt next turn to maximize damage. Only problem with that is if they have Stoneforge Mystic, then let's say we draw another Firebolt, then we can't really deal with it. It kind of sucks, but I think for that reason, I think we have to Firebolt this now. I did kind of miss out on potentially an extra 3 damage. 3 damage because we can always still poke in with Swiftspear. Of course, we do have to draw a burn spell next turn if they have a... Alright. We wouldn't have actually dealt that much extra damage anyway, apparently, because we would have been incentivized to play the weird. And we've only gotten additional 1 damage, I guess. Well, I guess it would have taken, 2 damage here instead of 0. So, I guess less on 2 damage. Interesting. Giver of Runes and Spirits. So I think in order to play around Mausoleum Wanderer, I think I need to Flame Slash first, because it will come down as a 2/2, and unlike Curse Catcher, it counters equal to its power. Which kind of sucks, because ideally we'd like to get the trigger from Swiftspear, but I think it's worth losing the trigger to ensure that we can deal with the Phantom. I mean, yeah, there was some merit to maybe just holding back, but maximize damage. Plus, I'm not actually 100% sure if I want to expose this to a Mausoleum Wanderer. It will get the Wanderer off the table, though. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. It's probably going to eat a Mausoleum Wanderer, but I think I'm fine with just using Light Up the Stage as a 1-mana removal spell for Mausoleum Wanderer. Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world. I still got a Firebolt in the graveyard for a little more action. Cash in the Islet. Alright, good thing we cracked the Islet. Okay, let's see. I'm definitely not lethal, because this would be 11 total damage. So we can use the Lava Dart later. I'm okay with that for now, at least. Let's see, somebody's sending me a message. Alright, 1 second. Okay, so the opponent going to attack, or are they? Okay, they are. Interesting. All right. You know, this might eat a. Yeah, Spell Queller, but it's okay, honestly. I think they have to block. I guess I'll go after the Skycleave. Although Firebolt next turn would be pretty nice. This only gives me a 1/1, but choices. How about we just go for the burn, trying to draw an extra burn spell. We burn them out. Of course, this means we're kind of a ways away from Firebolt, but kind of like this strategy. Okay, opponent's turning the pressure on. Unless they got another Spell Queller, which they might. Good news is basically any burn spell, but Spike Field Trap or Spike Field Hazard is going to be. I don't know about that. Tapping Blister Coil doesn't really seem like doesn't. Yeah, I mean they do realize that a burn spell will untap it. I'm guessing, maybe not. All right, well, one land away from. It's only this creature, right? Yeah, if this was permanent, it'd be like whoa, it'd be like opposition. Hopefully they tap on my upkeep again, and then Firebolt will turn off the. Will untap Blister Coil. That'd be pretty sweet. All right, not bad. I guess they realize that going after Blister Coil is not necessarily the most EV positive thing. It's kind of tempting to go after Selfless Spirit, but let's just do this because like if you think about it, this means they have to have Spell Queller, and we just find out here. Yep, they don't. Concession lag. All right, that was a close call, but we got there. Actually, this like max prowess build actually there might be something to it. Ratchet Bomb might be our one-stop shop answer to both Uriok Champion, which I've seen them play out of the sideboard. Sometimes I've even seen them play Core Firewalker. What a beating that is. It could be our one-stop answer, but also Aether Vial. It's kind of important that we deal with Aether Vial because that enables them to be a lot more tricky. So you know what we're going to do? As awesome as Blister Coil Weird untapping is, I think Blister Coil Weird is the weakest link, so I think that's going to go. All the other cards, it's hard to justify taking out. So I think I won't. Although I suppose we could take out Monastery Swiftspear, maybe put in 2 Shenanigans, 2 Blood Moons. Nah. I don't think... they're basically straight blue-white, which honestly, I kind of like that idea. Obviously, as I'm sure many have found out, I like to minimize the amount of colors in a deck as much as possible. I don't know that green is strictly necessary, although that does give them collected company. So there's that. There's ways to make up for that, though. All right, I'll keep it. I'm actually thinking like a blue-white Spirits deck with a Stoneforge Mystic package might be pretty good. I don't know why they don't play the Stoneforge Mystic package. There might be something I'm missing, but man, oh man, that would complicate things for me. That's for sure. All right, I'll Spike Field Hazard this. Oops. Silly me. Well, yeah, so I kind of meant to Spike Field Hazard that brain fart. There is advantages. There is like merit though to just being a little more aggro. But the problem is if they play Supreme Phantom here. Yeah, I mean we still got an out. Yeah, because what we do is we lead on Firebolt, and then we Flame Slash. So actually, it worked out okay. But although the Spike Field Hazards would have been nice. But you know, maybe they're better off as lands anyway. Honestly. Yeah, actually, it's funny. I think maybe I had this line somewhere in the back of my head, and then sort of I reversed course and wanted to Spike Field Hazard, and somehow I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, not bad. More Phantoms. I'll play draw land because I'd love to Bone Crush. Okay. Yeah, let's can't Abbot exactly. I mean, I can Abbot, but the problem is I may not be able to cast whatever I draw. Alright, let's attack. If they block, I can Bone Crush. If they don't, I can light up the stage. And I kind of like the idea of getting maximum value wherever I can. Let's see here. Nice. Pretty nice if I do say so myself. I think I will bolt that while I can. And in order to minimize Clunk, I think I will play the Spike Field Hazard tapped. This does make it a little more awkward though to Abbot next turn, because if it reveals a land, I can't play both. So I might hold off on it. Playing Abbot, let's see what else I draw. Let's attack and see what happens. I'm perfectly fine to play it cautious. Might just end up putting a Jegantha in my hand. So one thing I like about having a companion, gives me lots of nice options. And I think I will. Now, if they played one Mausoleum Wonder, I would have definitely probably Lava Darted it. Oh, opponent is flooded on Aether Vials. I know how that feels when I'm on Merfolk. Alright, well, can't play Jegantha this turn, but let's see what Abbot brings. And I can play pretty much anything it reveals. Nice. So I'll Dart. No. Okay, for a second there I thought I clicked Abbot by accident. Alright, nice. See, and this signals to me that Spike Field needs to come into play tapped. I think so far we've sequenced pretty well. Like our sequencing has worked out. Let's see here, and definitely let's run this Abbott out here. So Mike gets Bulk-Wellered. Okay, what the opponent has. Let's run the Ratchet Bomb out. I think I'll just run the Firebolt out. You know, it's only 2 damage, but it's the fact that it goes to the graveyard and I can flash it back that's pretty useful. Plus, I mean, hey, another Prowess trigger. Okay, what is this? Oh, it's probably the Apparition. I don't know if this thing is really all that. Not saying that, you know, opponent is like foolish for playing it or anything, but it seems a little value negative because I get a 2/2 out of the deal if I kill it, and I get it permanently. I kind of wonder if just the but I guess I did have to use a card to... Yeah, maybe it's actually better now that I think about it. Maybe it's not actually value negative, because now that I think about it, it'd just be insane if I didn't get a creature out of it. It'd be a clean 2-for-1. So maybe it's okay. I think I might just blow the Relic to prevent tricks. Yeah, I will. Let's see what they've got. Okay. Guess I will start by stomping. Seems like a reasonable place to start. Ooh, Rattle Chains, that's a nice one. That could have been a good argument for leading on a sorcery, but I wanted to have the option to play it as well. Well, I got another Rattle Chains. So I think this is going to be the plan. I think it's going to be darting this one. And I think I'm just going to Flame Slash that. It's not exactly the most efficient use of mana, but just like the idea of maximizing my mana this turn and clearing out the entire board. Yeah, and now drawing a land wins the game. Alright, so hey. Not bad. Alright, next one.